Hi friends, I'm back today to let you guys know of probably the most creative barbarian way of that I've seen in a while. With the new Obojima mod coming from 1985 games, their take on Barbarian is a lot like the Wild Magic Barbarian that came out with Tasha's, but it kind of pushes it further. And what's most exciting about it is that its strongest abilities are still kind of in the air, as this is just beta material. It's not out yet. One of the biggest new mechanics Obojima is going to offer is their new potion making mechanic. There's going to be a lot about gathering new materials from monsters or the forest and combining them in specific ways to have properties. And the way of the Belly Brewer Barbarian, a lot of bees, plays with that concept, except for instead of distilling everything with Bunsen burners and motors and pestles, they just eat it all and let their stomach do the rest. So with the passion of eating food, or just a really weird urge to put things in your mouth that shouldn't be, the Belly Brewer Barbarian uses a different type of rage, hunger. When they go into their hunger rage, they're immediately able to pick a set between 3 different aspects that dictate what their stomach is doing at that moment. Every time they go in that rage, they can switch their belly's temperament from 3 different classes: combat, utility, or whimsy. When you switch your belly to combat, your rage hunger lets you do additional damage, and it changes how your body is shaped. First off, if you take any kind of ranged attack, you're going to be able to roll a d12 plus your con plus your barbarian level and negate that damage. Because when you're in this state of rage, your body becomes very elastic, almost like rubber. You're also able to use your bonus action to increase your weapon attack range by 5 feet as your body is stretching as you're swinging. And when you're doing that, you're able to add a d6 of additional damage. When you're in utility stage, you're able to consume anything that can fit in your mouth. The item is now able to just magically dissolve in your magical gut, and you can heal from it. If you use a bonus action to swallow something, you're able to roll one of your hit die plus your constitution modifier and regain that hit point. Now it specifically states that whatever item you consume is destroyed, obviously, except if the item is magical, but it doesn't say what happens to that item if you do swallow it. I'm guessing you can throw it up after your rage is done. It can come out other ways. Although I do like the idea of just like throwing up a bunch of magical items you needed to quickly chug down. And the last state our magical rage can go into, whimsy, is where you can get kind of freaky with it. Similar to the Wild Magic Barbarian from Tasha's, you get a list of actions or abilities that you're able to use during that rage, except for this one you get to pick which one you want, and you can pick a different one at the start of every turn. One option lets you teleport 10 feet away at the start of your turn. Another one lets you take a d4 of necrotic to then add that d4 to a different ability check. The last one lets you use the help action as a bonus action, which is cool if you want to provide some support to your friends. They also suggest adding some flavor in the form of a random visual effect. Maybe all of your hair turns a weird color, or maybe all the tattoos on your body start dancing. And because you've ingested so many magical ingredients, creating an accidental potion in your belly, you're also given 2 cantrips. You get Prestidigitation and Thaumaturgy. Not very helpful in combat, but really fun and adds the whole flavor of you ate so much stuff, you accidentally created a potion in your tummy. At 6th level, we get an ability that I saw a lot of people complaining about, but it's way too early to complain about. This could be the best ability that they have. Quick Brew lets you basically lock in a potion. Every time you level up, you're able to pick any kind of potion that is labeled common, and you can then activate it on a bonus action once a day. If it needs a save, it uses your constitution as the modifier. People are complaining that it's not that great because right now in D&D 5e, just in the basic DMG and all those cool books, there's only 2 types of common potions: a basic healing potion and a potion of climbing. I mean, being able to give yourself a climbing speed is pretty cool, but it's a lot to waste on, you know, a whole level 6 ability. But Obojima is coming with, I think, 150 different potion types. So you'll be able to see that massive list, and every time you level up, you can pick one and say, yep, that's my potion for this level. And then boom, bonus action, it works. At 10th level, with lingering effects, you're able to designate one condition that you'll have advantage on against until you designate a different one. And these are, you know, poison, blind, restrained, grappled, charmed, exhaustion, prone, stunned. There's a lot of leeway. If you know what you're going up against, you can prepare for it very well. You've eaten so many potion ingredients that you don't need to have potion ingredients in your tummy to get the effects of it. Not crazy helpful, but really cool and unique. I dig it. At 14th level though, it increases your quick brew skill at level 6 to now have 2 different common potions and 1 uncommon potion in your roster of bonus actions to use until a long rest. And uncommon potions are pretty solid. There's the potion of giant strength, potion of water breathing, potion of growth. You can enlarge yourself with the bonus action. Keeping in mind, we'll have a huge, massive list of options when this comes out. It seems bare bones now, but I feel like the Barbarian class might end up with the most differentiating options out of all of the new classes coming out, which is pretty great. I feel like Barbarians could use a cool magical win. I'm gonna be covering a lot more Obojima stuff as me and 4 of my friends are going to be doing a Obojima mini-series DM'd by me. I've been writing it for a little bit. I'm very excited about it. I've been comment bombing on their videos and stuff, trying to get their attention. I've got a couple replies from Jeremiah, and hopefully they watch it. I'm really excited to see if they like it, and I hope you guys like it too. Oh, and we're giving away another lightning bolt t-shirt to any of the members on any tier list this Sunday. Every Sunday we raffle off something to the adventurer higher, so for the first of the month everybody gets a slice. Speaking of those guys, I'd really like to thank all my sponsors, but especially those guys. Those adventurers get to be put in that weekly raffle, and they get to put in the ending credits of every video. Their support and yours means the world to me. If you like this video and want to see more new subclasses, D&D mechanics that are third party and not want to see, you should hit the subscribe button. Bye, I love you.